Agnes, how different is the Enneagram personality types, this whole model, from, there are all these models that are being used by organizations, a lot of them for the recruitment process. There's this, Myers-Briggs personality, right. And recently on the living room we heard about the I'm just going to say Hoffman, but it's not Hoffman, it's the Herman, the Herman whole brain model as well, and they have a whole questionnaire. So is this something like that? Would you consider it, the same?
I would say that the Enneagram is much more complex, because besides the 9 different types, within each type you have 9 levels of development. So even if 2 people are the same type, if they're at a different level of development, meaning maybe healthy, average, or unhealthy, they could demonstrate their behavior very differently.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is complex. It's like...
And the way the system works is that when we are under stress, we start to adopt the behavior of a different type, and this is all recorded down. And when we are relaxed or feeling secure, then we adopt the behavior of another type.
But earlier you were saying that we have a basic type.
That's right.
So when we're stressed, wouldn't that basic type come out to the forefront? Because you're saying it's like, on autopilot, right?
Usually what happens is when we're stressed, we cannot cope. We need other skills or other coping techniques. So we look for it outside ourselves, and this would be from another type. It's called the type of your disintegration.
Ooh, I like that. The type of your disintegration. You hear that, Bharati? Do organizations use these Enneagram as a way then to recruit the right talent for their firm?
Yes, there's growing popularity right now, especially in the States and in some European countries, both as a recruitment tool and as a tool for management, leadership, team building.
But not in Singapore?
Not that I'm aware, not currently.
Okay. And this is the first course that you are actually going to be conducting on Enneagram, right?
Yes, that's right.
Next month. And it's going to be on the 2nd and the 3rd of September. I'll be giving you the details in just a while in the living room. So how would someone ascertain their Enneagram personality type, Agnes?
There's different ways to do it. The most efficient way would be through a questionnaire. And this would be like 144 questions done within, very fast, 20 to 30 minutes.
144? You have to do it within that time? I mean, can you take it home and answer it like over a week?
Oh, no. It has to be done on the spot with your gut instinct without having to think about it.
Wow.
To get a good picture of who you really are.
It sounds overwhelming, though, 144 questions. I'm not one for questionnaires. Is it multiple choice?
That's right.
It is.
It's multiple choice.
Okay. So the questionnaire, now, this is devised by the people you studied with, right, in the US?
Yes, Don Riso and Russ Hudson.
Now, I'm just thinking about the cultural, differences. Do you think that any of the questions, whether, once it's translated to like our society and our context, that it might change the meaning or something?
So far their research has shown that the 9 different types demonstrate themselves across all cultures, all religions.
Okay. So it doesn't matter, that you come from like a rural area or, you are modern or whatever, that it will still be very accurate.
That's right.
Right. So after that, then you have to be trained, I suppose, to assess and make sense of the answers in the questionnaire?
Yes, in the sense that these personality types, they come with a lot of character traits because they're describing your personality. And if you're only describing each personality with a few traits, it's easy to mistype yourself. Because, for example, if someone is a helper, in fact, all 9 types could be helpful. Or if someone is a thinker, all 9 types do think. So you need to look at all the different characteristics. And maybe like a 80-20% rule, if about 80% of the characteristics are you, then you're that basic type.
Stay with us on the living room if you want to hear more about the 9 Enneagram personality types with our guest Agnes Lau. She's a director and trainer at Mind Transformations, and she's going to be facilitating a workshop, a 2-day workshop on understanding self and others better, where you'll discover your Enneagram personality type. I'll give you the details in the next part of the living room after the news. Final